and museum. Howdy. My name is Rosemary Tona-Aguirre. I work at the Yoementeca Cultural Center and Museum on the Yaqui Reservation. I was here mostly, I'm going to kind of turn my back on this side because I'd like to address the youth. Permiso?
I'm 18.
The reason I wanted to talk to the youth is because I wanted you guys to know that this event was put on especially for you guys. Mr. Jose Matus and others from the Alianza Indígena Sin Fronteras wanted to inform you of the injustices and the laws that affect everybody. And they especially affect the Yaqui people because we have to bring our cultural participants from the Rio Yaqui, from Sonora. And Mr. Matus has been working since when, Joe? That's the 70s, early 70s, to introduce legislation that would facilitate the crossing, the Lavandeos, the Maso, the Pascualas, everybody that comes for the ceremonies that we have here in Tucson and in Guadalupe. And I know that some of you guys are from Guadalupe. So it doesn't only affect the Yaqui people. The Tio people have the international border crossing through their yard, separating. And there's a lot of issues, but the main issue that we're dealing with here now, I don't want to hear any noise from you guys, but some of us are getting old, and this is to enlighten the youth so that you guys know the fight that's going on. Like Mr. Ortiz said, we learn from our elders. Mostly it's oral tradition, oral people. The Yaqui are oral people. We don't have nothing that's down in writing and stuff, but we tell you so that you'll know. And then, like they say, it's in your hands then. And today is a day when you guys are being given a lot of responsibility, because now you guys know. You guys know what's up. And you guys know that it's not just us, but it has to be something where all of us come together and unite. And the information that you guys are learning here, I know because I used to be cool, I used to want to look bored and I didn't want to pay attention to nothing. But there comes a time when you get older and older and older and you say, dang, I wish I had listened. There was some youth here that one of the girls, Nana, and I made flowers together. And we used to be too cool to make flowers, but they used to make us sit us down anyway. We wanted to run around with the guys, but they made us make flowers. And we used to make the wreaths for the funerals, for the Dia de los Muertos and funerals and stuff. And the elder ladies that were making the flowers used to dip them in wax. So that when you took the paper, crepe paper and tissue paper flowers in a wreath to the cemetery, could rain on them and they'd still be there, awesome. But Comadre Irene Sanchez and I have sat together, we've tried stuff and we can't remember how it was done. And we both make some pretty good flowers. She's a master flower maker and I'm so, but we lost that. Why? Because Irene and I didn't pay attention. But that's the truth. Because if we had paid attention and if we hadn't been trying to go out there, not so much Irene, but me, yeah. I wanted to be out there with the guys, and play basketball and football and one-on-one. But there comes a time when everything that you know matters. And what you don't know matters more. Because people can try to teach you the wrong way or take you the wrong path. And you have to remember who you are. But to remember who you are, you have to know who you are. And you have to know where you come from, and where you are now to know where you're going. And it's important for all of you guys. The new Pascua kids aren't here, but you guys are, you know. And I'm just giving you this little talk because I didn't hear anybody mention why it was being held, why this event was being held. And I know for a fact that a lot of people have put a lot of time, money, effort. I mean, they brought people from different places, different nations to speak. And it's all part of letting you guys know who you are and the troubles that are facing all of us. Because it's not just, oh, somos Yaqui de Guadalupe, de South Tucson, the old Pascua, the new Pascua. Well, really all the Yaquis are from the Rio Yaqui. And if you look back far enough and follow your people, they're from the Rio Yaqui. You know, and other nations have, I'm not going to talk about something that I don't know. You know, I'm just talking about this because this is what I know. But other nations have people coming from other places too. You know, but we all come from somewhere. Maybe our ancestors were here, and some of them went back, some of them have moved on. But you know, there's Yaqui people in Africa, and there's Yaqui people in Japan. There's Yaqui people in Cuba, because the Yaquis were taken slaves by the Mexican government, and they were put on boats and sent to the Yucatan Peninsula to work on Henneken plantations. But since it was a slave trade, some of the people took it to Africa. They said, oh, I'll take this person. And they have people that are Yaqui in Africa and in Cuba because of the slave trade. So there's a lot where we come from, these things, no? But the main thing is that Mr. Matus and the rest of the Alianza Indígena have been doing a lot of wonderful work for a long time without a lot of acknowledgement. Who's on the Alianza Indígena? Can I have you guys stand, please? Monica? Mr. Matus? The Alianza Indígena, could you guys please stand? So they've been here and working hard for a long time. But like I said, with age comes disease, and then we get lazy and say, oh, the kids have to do it. And that's what this is for, so that you guys know that it's in your hands now. Here's some chocolate this year.
Thank you, Rosemary, for good words. Now we're going to start with the panel of the culture and the history. We have invited 3 people from the community to come and talk about that. One of them is Rosemary, the other one is Mr. Joe Yaqui from the Tona-Aguirre Nation. We got here a little while ago, and then Raquel Goldsmith from the University of Arizona Ex-American Studies. So we'll start with the Tona-Aguirre Nation first, Mr. Joe Yaqui. Come down and